Dear student, in today class I am going to explain you regarding the another examples, very important examples asked many times in the examination. This is examples regarding the second order system. In this particular problem, the block diagram is given. The block diagram represented by the second order system is given. The second order system represented by the block diagram is given, and from the block diagram find out the GS value and HS value and find the closed loop transfer function and compare with the standard equation. Here the closed loop system, the for the servo mechanism system represented by the block diagram is shown in figure. Determine the values of K and K1. Need to calculate the K1 value. For the given MP value, the maximum overshoot of overshoot in unit step response is 25%. MP value is given and also TP value is given. From this, we need to calculate the K1 and K1 value. Now, what is the from the block diagram? Identify the here MP is given. MP is given 25%. And TP is given 2 seconds. Now, and also GS is given. This is also problem asked in the VTU model paper. The GS value is equal to what is the GS value? These two blocks are connected in just for confusion purpose. They are going to these two blocks are connected. Instead of giving K by S square, they are giving this K separate and 1 by S square separate. So therefore, GS is equal to K by S square. These two blocks are connected in cascade, therefore multiply the transfer function. And HS is equal to what? HS is equal to 1 plus K1 into S. From the GS and HS value, the closed loop transfer function of the given system we need to find out. Now, what is the closed loop transfer function? The C of S divided by R of S is equal to GS divided by 1 plus GS into HS. Now, this is the closed loop transfer function of standard equation. This is the standard equation of the closed loop transfer function of the closed loop system. Now, what is the value of GS value? The GS value is K by S square and HS value is 1 plus K1 into S square. 1 plus K by S square into 1 plus K1 into S. K1 into S. Therefore, now calculate the C of S divided by R of S. Now, C of S divided by R of S is equal to, we need to simplify, K by S square divided by 1 plus here S square. If we take the LCM, the S square into 1, no, S square, oh, plus K by here there is a 1, K into 1, no, plus here K1 into K into K1 into K into K1 into S. K into K1 into S. Therefore, S and S square gets cancelled. Therefore, what is the value of CS divided by C of S divided by R of S is equal to, now what is the value of C of S square? Now this S square and S square gets cancelled. Therefore, the closed loop transfer function C of S divided by R of S is equal to K divided by S square plus K into K1, yes, plus K. Now this is the equation. Now this is the equation. Now this is the equation, closed loop transfer function of the given system represented in the form of block diagram. Now we need to develop the another equation, standard equation. The standard equation from the MP value and TP value. If you know the MP value and TP value, we can easily calculate the W of a natural frequency and a zeta value, then substitute those in the standard equation. That is the equation second. That is called as equation second. Then we compare that equation with this equation. Then we can easily get the K1 values. K1 value. The given problem MP value is given maximum overshoot in unit step response is 25%. Therefore, the MP value is given, MP is equal to 25%. Then the 25 divided by 100 is equal to 0.25. Now this becomes 25 divided by 100. That gives it 25% means 25 divided by 100. That is 0.025. Oh, we know that MP is equal to e power pi into zeta divided by, this is the MP value. If you know the MP value, you can easily calculate zeta value. From the MP value, you can easily calculate the zeta value. That is what the MP is. If MP is given, you can easily calculate zeta. If zeta is given, you can easily calculate the MP value. Now, what is the MP value? 0.25, 0.25. You e power pi into zeta divided by square root of 1 minus zeta square. Oh, now take the natural logarithm on both the sides. Now, by taking a natural log on both the sides, now what is the value? Now, if I take the natural log on both the sides, now what is the expression? Now, if I take the natural logarithm, ln of 0.25 is equal to, what is the natural? If I take the natural ln of e power minus e power ln of e power pi into zeta. Now this can be written as, this value is equal to, if I use the calculator, then you can log of this, natural log of 0.25 is equal to this value. Now this can be written as minus pi zeta divided by square root of 1 minus zeta square ln of e. You can write, this can be written as like this. So now what is the value of this? Is it equal to, this value is equal to 1? No. Therefore, after simplification, square on the both the sides, and after simplification, now this value is equal to 1, cross multiplication. Therefore, minus 1.386 into square root of 1 minus z square is equal to minus pi into zeta. Now square on both the sides. Now square on both the sides. Now by taking square on both the sides. If I take the square on both the sides, this square and this cancel, then the now this can be written as 1.386 whole square. Now this is square root of 1 minus zeta square, this whole square. Now this and this gets cancelled. Now this is equal to minus zeta pi, this whole square. Now this is the value. Here there is a square root and this square gets cancelled. Now remaining term is 1 minus zeta square. Therefore 1 point, this can, if I square on both the sides, then this can be written as like this. If I take this, after simplification, square on both the sides, then the zeta is equal to, we'll get the 0.29. After simplification, zeta we have calculated. Similarly, by using the TP value, once we know the zeta value, zeta is equal to 0.29. We have calculated zeta value, and also we have derived the closed loop transfer function represented in block diagram from the given TP value. TP is equal to 2 seconds. Now what is the TP? We know that T time is equal to pi by omega d. Now what is omega d? Is equal to pi by omega n into square root of 1 minus zeta square. Here TP value is given. From the given TP value, The TP peak time is given. The peak time is, and peak time is 2 seconds. Therefore, the peak time is 2 seconds I have taken. Therefore, pi by W of n. W of n is, what is W of n? We need to calculate W of n. We have calculated zeta value, TP value, then we can calculate the W of n value. Now, if I simplify this expression, no, then we will get the W of n is equal to what? W of n is equal to 1.64 radians per second. W of n value is, this is the, if I know the MP value, you can get the zeta value. From the TP value, you can get the W of n value. Now, what is the W of n value is? W of n is equal to 1.64 radians per second. Now we know that the for any second order system, the general closed loop transfer function of the second order system, once we know these equations, once we know the second order, once we know these values for any second order system, second order system for any second order system, closed loop transfer function, which is the closed loop transfer function for any second order system, for any second order system, closed loop transfer function C of s divided by R of s is equal to W of n s square plus 2 zeta omega n into s plus omega n square. This is the equation. That is what we have calculated zeta value omega n. Now substitute these values. Omega n square. Omega n square is 1.66, 1.64 whole square divided by s square as it is. So 2 into zeta value is 0.29. No, likewise, let us substitute here. 2 into 0.29 into 2 zeta omega n value 1.60 plus, now that is that expression we should write here. C of s divided by R of s is equal to omega n square value is 1.64 whole square. Next, divided by s square as it is. So s square as it is, you have to write down s square. 2 into zeta. Zeta value is 0.29. And W of n value is 1.64. Again, W of n value is 1.64. Now this is the equation. You have to substitute this. Then this is the standard equation. The closed loop transfer function. Now this is the standard equation. No, we have calculated this equation. We have calculated. Then this is called as the equation 1, no, 2. Now compare this equation 2. Now compare the equation 2 with the, now this is equal to, now if further simplify, need to simplify further. Now what is the C of s divided by R of s is equal to C of s divided by R of s. Now this is the equation derived. After calculating zeta and omega n value, substitute standard equation. This is the standard equation. And also this equation we have derived earlier. Therefore, if I compare 1 and 2, by comparing the equation 1 and 2, then what is the value of k? K is equal to 2.6896. K value is equal to, if I compare numerator with the numerator of the equation, then this is equal to this k value. Similarly, now what is the value of denominator? K into K1 is equal to, now this value K into K1 is equal to 0.95 0.9512. 0.9512. I want a calculator. Once we know the calculated, we need to calculate, determine the values of K and K value. We have calculated K value. Therefore, in order to calculate K1 value, K into K1, the K into K1 of this equation 1 is compared with this equation. And then there we have, therefore, the K1 is equal to, therefore, K1 is equal to 0.9512 divided by K value, the K value. Therefore, if I substitute K value, K1 is equal to, what is the value? K1 is equal to 0.35. K1 value is equal to, K1 is equal to 0.353. K1 is equal to this, K1 is equal to this. Likewise, from the given GS and HS value, now derive this equation. And after, by utilizing the MP value, maximum peak overshoot, to calculate the zeta value. From the TP value, calculate the omega value. Then substitute those values in the standard form of closed loop transfer function of the second order system. Then you will get this equation. Now this equation and this equation compare, then we can use the K value. Then we compare it to denominator coefficient 2 zeta, this value. Then you will get the K1 value. This is a very important problem asked many times in the examination. So please go through my class notes. I'm going to next session, I'm going to consider the another examples on the second order system. So thank you for listening.